on me. You'd make a good little pervert in the bushes.
Oh gosh.
Don't I though?
Yeah, it's the other job. I'm Kris Gethin. I'm gonna be training to prepare for an Ironman. Most people give themselves 2 years. I'm giving myself 6 months, and we're gonna do it. I've just had to stop. I'm absolutely shattered. It's day 78, back from the weekend, which was quite entertaining. I attempted to ride all the way up to Redfish. I got to like 68 miles and I completely hit the wall. But there was a chance of redemption. Did a half marathon and we came within the top half. We got a good time of under 2 hours, but our legs were absolutely destroyed. So spent a bit of time in the cold, freezing lake there, and then in the hot springs the next day to try to recover along with the supplements and the food and some R&R. All right, so now we are gonna be hitting shoulders and triceps and some abs. We're gonna be hitting shoulders and triceps in another phase now. We're heading into the DTP phase. So it's gonna be 1 or 2 exercises for each muscle group, but we've got a plethora of repetitions to make sure that we hit our fast twitch, slow twitch muscle fibers, our type 2A, type 2, type 1, type 2A, type 2B muscle fibers, and we're gonna require a lot of mental focus now because this is difficult. Your brain will tell you to stop. It will tell you to go lighter. You've got to fight against that doubt and push through this in order to evolve. All right, we are here down at Quince Pond. It's absolutely packed here. The idea is I'm going to try to do the circumference of this. I'll measure it on my watch. I believe it's around 1,100 meters, but give or take with my swerves, I could end up doing 1,500 meters. So I'll go around once, see how that feels, and then if I feel like I can go around it again, I'll do so, because I don't know how I'll feel in the water with all these people in here. You know, it's murky, who knows? There's only one way to find out though, and that's, pardon the pun, dive on in. So just did a swim here, did an entire lap, and I couldn't believe how exhausted I was. Like, my delts were tired, but I learned to kind of swim a little bit more like a windmill as opposed to pool swimming, where you have one arm in front of you and then you kind of bring the other and then shuttle the other one back. So by swimming a little bit more like a windmill, it took less stress away from the stretch of the wetsuit and took away a little bit of resistance from my delts, which was a little bit easier. It's really murky and misty and dirty in there, which kind of freaks you out in the beginning, but then I tried to mentally think, no, this is kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's, I don't know, it's quite tranquil in there when you lost yourself in it, you know. I think it helps having the earplugs in so you kind of lose yourself in the water.
Cool, yeah, I'll be in there tomorrow.
All right, well, we'll see you in the gym first thing in the morning for legs. Good morning, day 79 of the Man of Iron video trainer. It's leg day. This leg day is going to be a little bit different to all other workouts. However, all the workouts this week are going to be similar. And the perfect person we have to join us for that intensity, because I remember going public online several years ago about Craig being one of the only physique competitors who has bloody decent legs. So it seems very fitting that you're joining us for legs today.
Come on, you got it.
Okay, so now we finished that workout with Craig. We're about to go out for a run. So I've got my supplements. All right, so remember, you start off kind of at a slowish sort of pace, build up that warm up, and then build up to that 10K pace.
What
we did today was we took him through a blood lactate test to determine his appropriate training zones. And in particular, what this is going to do is allow us to recommend what heart rate and or power to train or to hold during race day. But what this is showing us now is that you've laid down a really strong aerobic base. And really just, you need to just keep on training, putting in more time, really. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to put a power meter on the bike, which will allow me to go within these zones and utilize a certain amount of power that I've got written here that I will refer to on a meter as opposed to what I'm feeling.
You're going to just look at the numbers, you're going to rely upon the numbers and a little bit of perceived exertion. If you're having a really bad day, those numbers may be hard. If you're having a really great day, you may be like, hey, I can probably actually step it up a little bit.
Okay, well, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it yet again.
Appreciate it.
All right, cheers. Okay, as promised, day 79, isn't it?
Yep.
Day 79, as promised, come back down. So we're getting into our wetsuits and we're back down at Quinn's Pond here. And we're gonna try to hit some laps. You know, only did one lap yesterday, so that's better than nothing. I spoke to Mike Feckick earlier and he said, one lap's okay. That's better than nothing, buddy. Get back in there. So that's what we're gonna do now. And Sunshine's just a little bit nervous, but I told her when she gets in that wetsuit, if she pees on herself, it'll calm her nerves. It always works for me, baby.
I'm not myself now.
Yeah, there you go. So you calm?
It's working, yeah totally.
Great. So any of you got any nerves, get in your wetsuit and get comforted by some warm piss. All right. We are here, day 80 for back and biceps, again following the theme of DTP, which stands for Dramatic Transformation Principle. I don't go high in the repetitions or as high in the repetitions for back. The reason being is that you will use a lot from your fixator muscles, or your assisting muscles I should say, such as your grip strength, your forearms and your biceps if you go too high in repetitions. So as opposed to 50, 40, 30, we may go 25, 20, 15, 10, etc. So then going back up, we'll choose a different exercise. So we have two exercises that target the back, and then we'll move on to biceps. Thank God I went and got this bloody towel because I've been sweating buckets here. So just on the cool down now, after doing those intervals, one thing that I did learn is that build into it. Don't go straight into pushing it as hard as you can, maybe on your first set. Maybe do that, like on your third or fourth set, really push it, because you'll kind of run out of gas and you're not going to be able to finish as strong as you start. You do have the option later of doing a run if you want. You can do that. I think it's only 3 miles. You can do it straight after the bike if you have time and utilize that as a brick session, but it's there as your option should you want to. Make sure that you're precise with your nutrition timing and make sure that you get all the carbohydrates, fats and protein needed throughout your diet in order to be completely replenished, so you can hit the gym with me tomorrow with the same intensity as we did today. Remember, it'll be tough, it'll be DTP. I'm nearly halfway here, and I'm just like 4.5 miles in, and obviously I've got the cool down as well to take it up to 10. I'm bloody feeling it. I really don't like running in the evening. I don't like doing my cardio in the evening. Maybe it's something I need to do. It's definitely a lot harder than I'm used to, because normally I'm out doing my cardio by 7 o'clock in the morning. Unless it's swimming, it could be 5 o'clock in the morning. So that definitely have an effect. Like, I'm going through my hydrocharge pretty darn fast here. I'm going to turn around now at this point and make my way back. But it's times like this, you don't give up. You want to give up, you want to go fuck it, maybe I'll just do it tomorrow and see what happens. But tomorrow never comes, man. You'll just come up with another excuse of complacency if that run isn't as good again. You know, we can't leave anything to chance, and we can't go for a plan B. Fuck it, stick to plan A and just fight through it. Right, so let's have it, son. Right, I'm here at the pool on day 81 here. Sunshine is yet to arrive. She's running behind, she's running late. So I'm gonna get in there and get this done. And I'm still practicing in my wetsuit, just to make sure that my delts get used to this. All right, I'm getting in. Bloody hell. Sorry. The reason why I'm making that face is because I am drinking this. Oh, it needs a better shake. I got a marble effect in there. And what I have in there, in this bad boy drink, is as followed. Get a pen out, guys. Turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, magnesium powder, glutamine, apple cider vinegar, organic lemon juice, omega oils, and some kefir. And it tastes really bad. But remember, whatever we do isn't supposed to be just for vanity purposes, it's for health purposes. I want to live to 100, and I want you to live to 100 with me. So make sure that you take this lovely concoction along with me so you can know what I'm experiencing. Here I am after my run here on the Friday. Well, today is supposed to be a non-training day, and it probably is for you, but because I got the expo tomorrow, I decided to go out and get some cardio did. I couldn't do the long bike ride, so I did Sunday's run, and that was a 10-mile run. I don't know if it was the accumulation of more meals, or because it was so hot outside, or because I had an extremely busy day with a lot on my mind, so I wasn't really that calm and relaxed and motivated to go for a run, to be honest with you. So I struggled a bit. I managed to get everything. I think I averaged 9-minute 35 miles, which is okay considering all of the above. I think I'm gonna have a bloody good night's sleep and get into the expo tomorrow, the Bodybuilding.com expo.